Ah, hello everybody. Hello and welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing quite fine. And that you can enjoy your weekend already. As always, we've got some time before my American viewers come alive once more, so that's kinda nice. Because we've got some brewing to do today. I kinda want to have a look at all of the new TMNT cards that we can build around, so that will be kind of fun. Chat is also activated, as you can see to the left, so chat's going nuts. Kinda love it. If it's too small, can definitely still make it even bigger. Beep. But yeah, that's the thing. We'll see how that works out in the future. Nonetheless, I think it's time to start and have some fun. Oh yeah. Audio is always perfect. Sound sucks. More or less. But yeah, it's fine. Got a lot of work to do these days, so I'm not sure how long I will be online. Nonetheless, I thought it would be kind of fun to brew around with the crew a little bit more. So let's make ourselves a little bit bigger. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. And I guess we'll start to brew around and do a little bit of good stuff, I would say. In the past few days, I did a little bit of grinding so that we have a very nice card pool for our brewing sessions. Overall, I think, TMNT is kind of fun to draft in pick 2 drafts. As you can see, win percentage normally in 4 drafts around 50%, which is kind of fun, kind of fine. Nothing to write home about, but yeah, you know me. I'm a sucker for wonky drafts, so that's nevertheless, I think, a solid amount of stats. 3 days after the set's released. Already 12 drafts in the system is kind of nice. It's a very small set, so you don't miss out on too much. And overall, I think you can draft any color, so that's kind of fun too. Don't have to set yourself in stone. The only thing that I personally found out is that it's kind of nasty to... How shall I say it? It's kind of nasty to lose against stupid, broken mythics and rares. And because the set has at least 1, but up to 3 mythics and rares in one pack, in one draft pack, it's kinda strange. So yeah, pick 2 draft can definitely screw you over if you're unlucky with your rare openings. Other than that, I think personally the comments are pretty solid. So if you go premier draft, you can definitely have some good games too. For grinding purposes, I definitely would recommend you go into the pick 2 drafts, because as you can see, last 2 drafts of the day I lost twice in a row, still got 9 rares and 2 mythics out of the deal. And 2 pity packs, which are kind of fun, so that's kind of nice. Other than that, if you want to get a little bit more into the competitive scene, can definitely see you draft the premier draft. I personally dislike losing to Bastard Rares and Mythics in best of 1, so that's one of the reasons why I would recommend you, if you want to go premier draft, go for the traditional format. The draft experience and the game experience definitely the best in traditional. And overall, I think traditional is still one of the better gaming experience out there. Money-wise, it's definitely one of the worst. So yeah, depending how much free-to-play you are, can definitely see you skip it. Other than that, would definitely recommend you try out pick 2 draft. I think it's easier, faster, and if you die to Bastard Rares and Mythics, you can get into another draft the fastest way possible on a very solid amount of gems and gold. But yeah, we'll be doing no drafties on stream today. We'll be doing some Brawl and chill, some Brawl Deluxe. Place some heroes in a Halfshell for our awesome follower, Destert. Desterty. So, first things first. Yeah, I think we start right into deck building. Don't want to waste too much time. Still got a lot of business to do, a lot of good stuff to prepare for next week. So let's have some fun and brew some decks. By the way, if you want to redeem a card for our collection, we have some shoutouts. Can always cash in and crash in your channel points, which is the easiest way to make me play a deck if you are feeling fancy and want to see some specific commanders to be played. Like Dark Leo Trader, for example. If I have the cards already, can also make me burn the rares and mythics just for some giggles. Other than that, especially with the newer sets, I normally draft a lot. The only thing that I personally found out is if there are some cards that are not in the normal play boosters, like the heroes, for example. It's a little bit tough. Because these are commander precons or play booster exclusives, and yeah. These cards are definitely something very, very special. Nonetheless, what does Heroes in the Halfshell do? What can we do with it today? Whenever one or more mutants, ninjas, or turtles, you control the combat damage the player, put the counter on each of those creatures, and draw a card, so rewards you in 5-color deck with a little bit of a creature subtheme, which is kind of nice. Reminds me a lot of Scion of the Earth Dragon and the 5-color Spider-Man commander. Nonetheless, kind of find it fun to play some turtles, some new mutants and some ninjas too. The draw ability is especially good. If you want to go aggro, it's fine. The card itself needs a little bit of setup though with some evasion. Because if the opponent stores the board, it will be kinda tough to grow your board and draw some cards. Nonetheless, we'll draft it enough that I think we can go for the turtles and have a look overall what we can play today. Most fun thing would definitely be some token strategy. Overall, evasive maneuvers are the most important part. We've got some turtles in Magic, but they are mostly cards without power, so they cannot do combat damage, which kinda sucks. And other than that, I think most of the TMNT cards are very, very wide spread out in different archetypes that you want to play them. For example, Donatello cards are more artifact based or token based. Then we've got the Raphael cards, which are normally a little bit more in the red-based aggro suite, I would say. Michelangelo, yeah, he cares more for counters, so that's also a thing. And Donatello. Don't even ask me what Donatello does. Where is it? Hey, Hellbringer, welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're doing fine. So yeah. Oh, Dastard. What did you do to me? I think the more fun thing is definitely going into mutants here. Mutants, the widest of archetypes. Got also some busted commons and uncommons in the new set. I personally am a big fan of Mutanimals, one of the best performing white cards in the limited portion overall. So that's kind of nice. So I think payoffs are definitely there. Big question is what else we want to do. How am I enjoying TMNT so far? I think it's kind of fun. Definitely good. I think the draft will get stale rather soonish. But other than that, I think you can definitely have a good time brewing around, playing a little bit of good stuff. Let's get you over here. Chat activated once more. We also got some mutant cards from Ravnica, which we can include, which is kind of nice. So, I kind of want to build this commander like a creature aggro deck, that's for sure. Only thing is what exactly we need. Oh, there are still so many mythics that we don't have. Especially from the special sheet, it will be kinda tough. Kinda tough. Got a little bit of wild cards lying around. Vault is also quite stacked. Ooh. Oh, 1000% of vault progress. Nice. That's not why. Why did you make me craft this card? I'm not sure if I feel fancy enough to play just mutant tribal, but it's definitely a possibility. Kind of surprised that we have found some mutants from some random sets like Duskmourn. So that's kind of fun to see. But other than that, it will be definitely tough to play this kind of deck in the historic Brawl queue. Like me the Shrieks. Like me some Ramp too. Like me cards that the opponent cannot remove too easily. Rampaging Uso Quada looks kinda nasty. Trample Ward Haste, which was solid. Also Disguise 4, so you can play it face down and then just flip it for 4 mana, which is kinda nice. Also Trample pretty good with dealing damage. So that card definitely could be nice. And that if you want to pump our board, I think Mutagen Man is kinda neat. Not sure how good the Mutagen tokens overall are, because they only pump our board. Being able to flicker could be fine. Giving our ninjas also a boost seems kinda good. So maybe play the Leo here. What's my favorite new card? Ooh, that's a good question. There are a lot of good cards in the new set. Favorite new card overall? I think the first card that personally comes to my mind is definitely Lessons from Life. I think breaking the fourth wall with that kind of cards is definitely a nice nod to the community. So I'm a big fan of that card. It's not too flashy, but it's definitely fun. Power level wise, I definitely would have to guess a little bit more, because I think most of the cards are definitely broken, especially the mythics. All in limit, I'm personally a big fan also of where is it? Cloning of Shredder. That card is so busted. Exiles from grave and gives you 3 tokens of a busted legendary card that you have. It's so crazy. It doesn't even have to be legendary. Oh. 6 mana, clone your best card in grave. Oh. That card wrecked me so often in draft. It's insane, yeah. And it's also kind of nice in one-off formats, because you can just get triplets. And if you have some token doublers, it becomes even more crazy. So, yeah, I can go really ham with this card. That's a really, really good one. Really good in limited, and I think very solid also in Brawl. That's kind of nice, kind of neat. So, if you want to go for mutants, I think the easiest way to get some solid mutant payoffs is definitely Genova. Oops. So get that one in. Final Fantasy, be blessed. Overall, I think card pool wise, the most prominent type is either mutants or ninjas. We could play some ninjas too. Big shoutouts to Bambit. Making me play all of the good ninjas. And other than that, I think it's a little bit hop or drop, I would say. Got some nice ninja payoffs too, so can definitely have a look at the ninja cards. Got some evasive ninjas too, like the Thousand Faced Shadow for example, which is kind of nice. Got some ninjutsu and some sneak stuff, which I kind of like. Having some acceleration with the Prosperous Thief, for example, is kind of good. Doubling up our cards with the Mist Syndicate Naga looks fine. Could also make some ninja tokens with cards like Kaito. So that's also a thing of beauty. Other than that... Yeah, very nice, Hellbringer. Enjoy your meal and good stream to you, good stream to you. Have fun. So yeah, we've got some nice ninjutsu cards, which is definitely good. Got some cards which could also make our cards into ninjas, like the Ninja Blades, which is kind of fine. Ninja Deal, for example, also one of the busted cards from TMNT, which I personally like a lot. The artwork looks awesome. Really, really good. And yeah, Sneaking from Grave seems also kind of busted. So that's definitely fun. So yeah, I think the most important part is having some sort of evasion, some good stats, as always. Could play the Raphael too, just to have some double strike and other good extra abilities for our cards, which is kind of nice. Got some really solid ninjas and mutants here. So I think overall definitely looks fine as is. Definitely have to craft ourselves the Michelangelo. We could try and draft him up, but yeah, I will be not drafting on stream. This set is something that I have to focus and lock in as much as possible. So Mickey looks nice. Leon Treader is fine. Not sure how good the sneak cards are. Kind of want me some Enter the Battlefield awesomeness. Ninjutsu definitely got some payoffs. If you have enough legendary Ninja Turtles in the deck, I think Nashi could be also interesting in the 2-drop slot. Satoru Umesawa definitely good. Giving us discount for our cards. Kaitos are definitely also neat. Ingenious Infiltrators drawing even more cards. Bane of Nightmares giving us a million emblems for our ninjas to get even bigger. So I think Heroes in the Halfshell Ninjas is definitely a solid start, I would say. But yeah, the big ninja cards are a little bit problematic, not gonna lie. Mickey and Leo is definitely awesome if you go the counters route, put some counters. Then we've got Mike and Don, which is awesome payoff. So I think overall... Ooh, Turtleman could be also interesting, doubling up counters. So a +1/+1 counter theme is definitely good. Death Touch Ninjas, Flying Ninjas, that is our way, that's for sure. And some Mana Acceleration. How many ninjas and turtles do we have so far? 19, 12. Oh, it looks fine. Looks fine as is, 25 creatures. Can definitely up the creature count too. But yeah, before that, get ourselves the mana fixing in. Most important part about the 5-color decks. We have a lot of legends. So I think we could get away with Mox Ember. And Amber being able to fix us in many different colors seems also kind of nice. Okay, and second is an auto inclusion as always. Cold Steel Heart seems fun. Then 2 mana artifacts, I personally would say not too necessary. We got also green, so we can always search ourselves some lands from the deck. Big fan of Solar Transformer and the likes though. I think 2 mana rocks are fine. After that it becomes a little bit more wonky. Because the TMNT cards are so many legends, I think going for Relic of Legends could be interesting. And also, because of the creature typing, I think Patchwork Banner can definitely also do its good. So that's kind of fine. If we want to be fancy, we could play cards like Staff of Completion, which can ramp us, fix us, and also proliferate other counters. So that's solid. And that can always play the busted cards like Kido Archive, which I kinda like. Could also double up some triggers with cards like Roaming Throne, which could be kinda fun. Other than that, I think searching for lands is the more sustainable way. So we can play some busted cards like the land tax, for example. Can also just go into green. Get ourselves the good stuff. Like for example the Farseek. And into the north. If you want to play some snow basics, you don't have to play too many to make this card good, I would say. Otherwise, if you want to fix yourself and be a little bit fancy, you can also go for cards like Crimson Core. Searching yourself some dual-colored caves. Normally, especially in the Deluxe decks, I don't play too many tapped lands though. So try to go more for fetches, shocks, and at least 5 basics to fix us in that way. So that's kind of fine. Otherwise, we've got many different options to play the deck, so that's also a thing to think about. Overall, I think the ramp looks fine as is. Depending on our cards, mana base definitely has to be a little bit different. Moment. Yeah, having a little bit of ramp, having a little bit of creatures. Then I think we should definitely go for some good removal like Swords to Plowshares. Fatal Push. Destroy effects are important. Destroy Planeswalker is the most important part, I would say. Go for the black cards, I would say. Like Eliminate, Long Goodbye, for example. Bitter Triumph is cheap. Can always go for the dual cards too. 5 color is always a little bit tough to brew around, not gonna lie. That's... you have so many good options here. Want to play the deck as creature heavy as possible to make the most out of our TMT heroes. But yeah. Can play some also like Lightning Bolt. Hey, Albert the Adventurer. Hello, Albert. How do you do? Very, very nice. Doing quite okay. I'm doing also quite fine. Taking a little bit time off of work right now. Will be only a short stream today. I still owe Destat the Heroes in the Halfshell build. So I get that out of the way before anything else. And other than that, trying to find out how I feel about the new Magic set. I think TMNT is fine. The flavor of the cards is definitely good. The artwork is also quite nice. Especially if you look at the special precon cards and so on. But other than that, I think drafting the set is not too exciting. It's fine for a week or maximum 2, but after that, can definitely see players go into something else. How do you feel about the new set? What are your personal thoughts? Your friend played Tamio with this commander. You were all surprised how good he was. Nice. I think Heroes looks kind of fine. Reminds me a lot of Science of the Ur Dragon and Science of the Ur Spider. You feel crying about the new set. You like, you love some of the cards, but you don't care about the rest. Oh, can see that. Can definitely see that. It's always hop or drop. If you do not like Universes Beyond, you will definitely skip Magic for another 6 weeks, I guess. When is the new release? When is the next Magic set release? MTG release is 2026. Let's have a look at it. Let's get ourselves a little bit in the mood for some awesomeness, I would say. So, Love and Eclipse was fine. TMNT is also good. Oh, and Strixhaven comes in April. What the heck? So yeah, product fatigue is definitely a thing of beauty. Sheesh. Do it like this, I guess, so that the people can read. Two out of 3 cranks are like in 60% of your artifact decks by now. Nah, artifact decks definitely got a boost here. So we've got Secrets of Strixhaven. We've got Marvel Superheroes. March, April, June. Nice. Then August. So let's count how many sets will come out this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sets in 12 months. You gotta love it. Paper players rejoice. Digital players enjoy. So yeah, we've got 6 weeks of TMNT. Then Strixhaven comes out. Strixhaven should be fun. But I guess they will have to start spoiler season once more. 2 months later we've got the Marvel set. 2 months after that we've got the Hobbit. Then we have 2 months until Fracture. Then we have 1 month until Star Trek. Yeah. Oof. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, sorry for the short ads, everyone. I try to pause the stream as much as possible while we are bantering. Try to keep the conversation as lively as possible, so... yeah, that's also something. You're looking forward to the Murphox support in the Marvel set? Nice. Really want to build an artifact Murphox shell? Nice. Very sweet. So yeah, let's continue our brewing a little bit. Kinda want to get into some games. So yeah, most important part is have good planeswalker answers. I personally like especially the HUD removal, like a bit of Triumph. Can definitely see us get away with some cheap answers like Eliminate, Long Goodbye 2. Especially cards that cannot be countered are kinda nice in a 5-color shell. Because we normally struggle a lot against control. Or control-based mid-range decks. Creature-wise, I think for a tribal deck, I personally would recommend you have at least 30 up to... yeah. At least 20 to 30 payoffs, I would say. In our Earth Spider deck, I think 1/3 of our deck was spiders, which was kind of fun. Was kind of fine. I think this deck definitely wants the same. But yeah, if you draw a lot of cards, it's not that bad. In the Sign of the Earth Spider deck, you could not draw cards, you could just give all of your stuff keyword soup dot boost, which was kinda good. So, I think most important pack is always get us some sweepers in the deck too. 5 color is always a little bit strange for me to build around. Kinda like sweepers in the 5 color decks, which can hit many different cards. So cards like Cleansing Nova personally for me. Otherwise Ultima could be fine for artifacts. Could play some cards like Planar Cleansing and so on. Don't think we need it though. Kindred Domination with mutants. Ooh. Yeah, I think all of the tribal payouts could definitely be interesting. That's definitely possible. We have so many good options. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with 5 color decks to brew around. 0 point better to yank your opponent's stuff seems nice. Brotherhoods and to destroy them. Cheap creatures, cheap artifacts seems fine. Some uncounterable drafts like the Supreme Verdict seem okay-ish too. But I think pinpoint removal with an aggressive curve is normally how I would build this commander. This is the first iteration of the deck, so we'll be giving it a try. Play some games and see how far we come. And if it does not work out, we just change. So if you got some recommendations or suggestions, always let me know in chat, as you can see. You're always with me, everybody. So that's totally fine. So, what does Albert say? Is Kindred Domination on Arena? We can have a look. Kindred Domination. We could even play some shapeshifters. That's totally true. I think Kindred Domination is not here. Yeah, it's at least for me, but never ever rely on my personal search because I always forget to get the filters off. So that's kind of tough. So yeah. Creature, non-creature wise, I kind of want to go into creatures more, so I think we'll go for mutants. Turtles are a little bit underrepresented, so it does not work. Other than that, having legends is fine. Some silver bullet legends would be definitely sweet. I personally will only craft the cards that I cannot draft most of the time. So this will be a little bit underpowered at the moment. Should definitely draft a little bit more, but I don't feel like it. At least not on stream. Because I don't want to waste my gems in Premier Draft. And I think the most fun part for you all to watch is definitely watching Premier Draft. But I personally think it's a waste of money. Going just pick 2 drafts and grind it out. Go game after game is way funnier. I already drafted 12 drafts. Lost only a little bit of gold. So, what do we feel about this so far? I think it looks fine. Would love to search by mutants and by trample, flying and so on. Other than that... Genghis Frog seems nice. Hey. Listen mal, VIP in the house. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, I personally don't see too many good mutants. We've got most of the good ninjas, I would say. Could definitely play more evasion. And then think... Unblockable ninjas are definitely well appreciated. So cards like Phantom Ninja I think could be fine-ish. And of Deep Hour is definitely nice. Everything that draws us is good. Everything that tempos is kinda nice. Bounce spells, removal spells. Destruction effects on our creatures could be kinda good, so I think the Dokuchi Silencer definitely is a solid spot in our deck. But yeah, this looks all a little bit too fair, if I'm really honest. And I think we do not have enough evasive creatures to make ninjutsu really work. At least not for now. So maybe have a little bit more look at some card draw. Kinda want some extra value. Yeah, the Bambit special definitely has to go in, so wondering. Have a look at our card draw options. Where is he? Where is he? So one ring comes in, that's for sure. Then we could play a little bit of nasty stuff. Not the biggest fan of Ristic Studies, but it's definitely a good card. Other than that, I think we have some solid payoffs already in our creature slot, so that's also kind of fun. Could play some more hit pieces like Esper Sentinel. Could play some random good stuff, but I kind of want... Maybe we should go for some counter stuff. Counter shenanigans. Yeah, you're a blue player. I think blue is the color that I play the least in Brawl. I think blue tempo's kinda nice, but blue control is what I despise. Not a fan, not a fan. It's definitely strong, but sheesh, I think the playstyle is just obnoxious. Ooh, Toxic Delusion is definitely nice, get that one in. Other than that... Additional triggers would be nice. Would be definitely Gucci. If we play fetches, we could play a little bit of a ramp package too with cards like Astral Explorer, for example. Most of my decks these days end normally in green ramp with a little bit of payoff. Got some cards like Any Turns Up, which is really solid with Legends, triggering twice, so that's okay. A little bit expensive, but still neat. That's 2 extra cards. I think we could get some of the cheap ramp creatures in. So maybe get the Birds of Paradise in, get the Delighted Halfling in, and try it like that. Kinda want to hop into some games. So this is... here is in a Halfshell. Hiya! For Desert. Desert. Big shout out to Desert for the craft. Oh, I still have to get the Lancet, so give me a short little second and then we play some games. To be fair, you tend to not play the controller deck in your commander sessions, but don't ask me what I play in the standard. Yeah, if you go competitive, definitely play blue and play all of the good counter spells. Would definitely recommend you do so. I personally am more of a proactive gamer, so that's, I think, one of my personal downsides. My shortcomings, but it's fine, I would say. Not too bad. So yeah, gets all of the fetch lands in, that's the most important part. Everything that enters untapped and fixes you and everything. Then get the shock lands in. Could also play some flip cards from Modern Horizons, which I think is kind of nice to have, just as some silver bullets in case of shenanigans. Other than that, the shock lands are definitely a must include in every 5-color shell. Get all of the good stuff in. With shock lands and with fetch lands, you normally have perfect mana, so don't ever feel bad about that. Other than that, cards that give you all of the colors whenever you need it is kind of fine. And we've got the surveillance. We've got the triumphs, and then I think we should be fine. Surveillance, triumphs, and shock lands are normally already so many that after that you don't even have too much space left. Then we've got triumphs, and then we should be fine. That's normally how I play the deck, as you can see. A little bit stacked. Don't even have the place and room for my basics here. I kinda want the ramp, if I'm really honest, so I might have to shave a little bit. So yeah, not sure about it. Especially against the decks that play cards like Blood Moon or what's it called? All of the moon cards. Blood Moon is the most obnoxious that I know. What is the other one that I personally hate against? Yeah, Winter Moon. Winter Moon is so nasty, especially in monocolor decks, so oof. Big yikes there. So yeah, we've got 2 cards we can cut. 7 lands, I would say. Really feel fancy. Could cut the... Yeah, I could cut the Besieger, not sure about it. Could cut some of the Surveillance. Maybe the blue ones, just because. Want to be able to fetch everything up. Failed Passage does not work right now. Prismatic Vista does not work either. Might not need the starting town with all of the fetches. One basic I think is important to get in. Might not even have to play the flip plans here. But being able to play your deck is the most important part for me. I think we just cut some random surveillance and don't look back. We archive out too. Just because. Then get ourselves a mountain in. Play like that. But yeah. But because we play on Arena, I think it's not even necessary to play basics. You can also, in vice versa, just cut the 2 mana acceleration. Play it like that. Whoops, that's the wrong one. So, let's go into some Brawl queue and play some games. Heroes in a Halfshell for the start. Yeah, Winter Moon is legal. Winter Moon is legal and kinda crazy. By the way, chat, I think I'll get you all a little bit higher. Don't want to make you too small. Yeah. Let's see if this works out. Chat to the right on magic is always a little bit tough. Acceleration looks fine. Playing against Koff on the play. I think we keep and try. Us not having life gain might come back to bite us. Is this wonderful card also legal in Commander? You might build a Stacks deck right now. Oh, you can definitely build a Stacks deck. That's totally true. That will always be possible. Fun with the turn 0 play, you'll have to see it. Oh. Yeah. Super Shredder with fetch lands is kinda neat. So that's definitely a good start. So we will ramp it up a little bit before anything else. Next time I think we'll just drop the Leatherhead. Get a little bit of defense online. Ooh, Ultima seems also kind of sweet here. Could play Shredder, but Shredder just being a 2-2 against Mono Red is not so nice. Could also ramp up a little bit more. But I think having a big Leatherhead here is pretty neat. What colors do we still need? Second green would be kind of fine. Second white too. We still need some blue and some black. So green, black. Yeah, we can... Maybe go white and green. Yeah, get ourselves the dual colors in case of Transformer leaving. Leatherhead being able to remove counters and destroy artifacts will be coming in clutch here. Especially because we can give it a counter with the heroes. Just need one extra land and we should be Gucci. Yeah. God for a statue and Wintermoon should be a fun experience. Ugh, yikes. Yeah, we'll be blocking here, that's fine. Magus of the Moon. Ah, come on, opponent, why? So yeah, very happy that we got the Transformer here. To at least fix ourselves a little bit. Then go for mutants here, I guess. And then get rid of the robust forge, I would say. Adios. Ooh, looks fine so far. Looks fine, so good. Fun! Pure fun. So yeah, chat, I'll get you... Whoops. I'll get you to the left, I guess. The overlay is, as always, scuffed. Where should I get you? It's so tough. It's so tough to be me. This looks terrible, no matter where it is. Maybe I get you here. Or maybe there. I think this looks fine. And they have Wintermoon, perfect, you'll have to see it. Doesn't really matter what we untap here. All of our cards are mountains, nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. I think we just curve out. Play all of the good stuff. Get ourselves a big booty. Can also destroy the Wintermoon, which is kind of nice. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, don't touch it. That's fine. That's totally fine. So get ourselves our colors back. Oh, Leatherhead is so good. I love this card. Adios, Wintermoon. No mountains for you. Ah, very nice, very nice.
Mercy reserved.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Phyrexia. This is for the fallen.
Ooh. Yeah. Nice. Very good, very good. So I guess we have to give ourselves also some brawl records too. So properties. Heroes in Halfshell. For the start. 1-0. Do it like this, do it like that. Oh. I love when my overlay is so scuffed. Maybe go a little bit more opaque. Can you still read it? I guess you should be able to. Should be fine. We'll do it like this. Can also set the pro records to the left. Do it like this, I guess. Do I have World Wagon? Good question. We'll give it a look. First things first, get the favorite in here. You know the drill. Let's have a look. Yeah, Lumbering World Wagon is already in our collection. No problem reading it on PC. Nice. Very nice. The chat isn't so readable though. Yeah, it's a little bit tough. I still try to figure out what the best way is to get chat in the right position. So we've got our green, which is nice. Don't have the double white. Don't have no fixing, no acceleration, and playing against Alsula. I think we have to mulligan here. Shadwoods is... without green Shadwoods is not good. Not sure about that keep. With land tax it will be definitely better. Playing land tax without too many basics in the deck is also kinda travesty. You can't imagine it on the phone. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I normally say when someone says something in chat, so it is not a problem. I think it's more for YouTube, because the YouTubers don't see the chat. I think it's kind of fun to, or kind of fine to have the opportunity to look at chat. I also think I gave it a little bit of a shadow, so it should be fine. With the black background, it is definitely more readable, but it's a little bit too intrusive on the screen, I would say. So what do we have here? We need our green to ramp. I think we'll ramp here. Get shock ourselves. What else do we need? White green seems fine. Think we'll go for the temple garden. Just ramp up even more. What else do we need? Double blue, double red, double green, double black. Double white we already have. I think we'll go for blue or green. Could go for double red for Brotherhood's End. Could have been also kind of fun. Play Ultima. Nice. So yeah, secondary text checker is on, so it should be fine. But yeah, can definitely give it a try. Oops. Could only make it like 3 lines. Oh, that could be also a thing. Have to check that out. Kinda want to double spell here. Let's play around counters. I kill you too. Eliminate and the likes might be a little bit too shallow. I think we need some hard removal, you know that. So target there. Yeah, I could do it like this, get you up there, something like that. I think this might be the way. Because up there, it's no problemo. I think we get the opacity there too, do it like that. Oh, then play the hedge maze. Oh, don't need more lands. Don't want to play into counter spells here. It sucks either way, you cannot double spell. So I think we just play like this. Ooh. Play the burn catacombs, go to attacks. Okay, it's removal instead. That's fine. Guess we'll just pass. Yeah, playing counter spells in Azula is always a little bit tricky. I totally get where the point comes from there. Oh no, Lissimal only wants one mythic from the set, but they don't open it. Yikes. That's always unlucky. We all have all of our colors already, so I think we just go for a Surveillant here. 0-point Ballad to Yoink Azula seems also kind of fun. I think we'll do it like this. If our opponent only has hard removal, I think we go for the Mikey and Dawn. This card is awesome if you have a lot of mutants and ninjas and turtles running around. We don't have too many. Could still be able to play some land from top. So that's at least something. Ooh, Special Art Krang, nice. Okay, they play some counter spells, interesting. So do it like this. Let's make in a little bit pass for now. So how shall I do this? Could play heroes and try... I personally think we just go smack in and then yoink their Azula. They don't even block. That's kind of crazy. So go for x equals 6. Yoink yoink. Can they bounce their Azula? No, they destroy her, I guess. Yeah. So the angry lady will be gone once more. Yeah, definitely wait for the prices to come down is the most important part. Oh no, I hate all of those counter spell decks, they suck so bad. Let me play my funny stuff. Heroes also has haste, which I definitely forgot. So I think you can play it always as a top end card. Don't be too sad. Nice. Maybe should have kept that land back for land tax. Land tax purposes. Let's go and smack in. And Kaito is pretty awesome because we can tap down Azula now.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Sit down. Rethink your life.
Yeah! Nice. Ninja got the job done. Perfect. Simply perfect. You think you're not gonna take the pass? We can have a look at the season pass. I'm always getting the pass, but it's just me. I needed some incentive to get into the groove, I would say. So this season pass, by the way, doesn't look too exciting either. What do we have here? We've got the draft token, which is fine. We've got some avatars, which I personally think, if you want to customize as much as possible, is definitely worth it. Yeah. The full art normally are not worth it in my opinion. The avatars are fine though. Some customization is nice. Hey, Uzru. Yeah, pass is the best value for in-game currency, I think so too. And it's, as I said before, it's an extra incentive to play the game. Especially just getting some packs for free is always fun. Getting some mythic rewards is kinda nice. If you don't like TMNT, it's definitely a little bit less value, but otherwise I think getting the gems, the gold, and the extra packs is already worth it. Usually take it, but this one is a skip. Oh, totally okay. As I said before, it does not have to be for you. Maybe it's not for you. Ah, I'm still not happy with the jet. I think I need to make another overlay. Maybe I can copy that one. Pum 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 pum. Duplicate. Main overlay. 2. Do it like this. Then rename. Gameplay. Jet is so big. On streamer lens I should be able to get the lines down. Where is it? Settings. Messages fail after 30 seconds. Delayed by 2 seconds. Layers. Position and style. Text settings. Do we have to make it smaller? Oh no. I don't want that. Please. Yes, just go away. Never mind me. For gameplay, I think it's fine to have you up on top. I think I'll keep you there. Somewhere like this. Maybe shrink you down a little bit. I kind of want to keep you big. Guess I'll still keep you there. Professional streamer at its finest. Get you up. I think it does not matter too much. Something like that, I guess. My stream overlay is so scuffed, I love it. We'll see. I'll keep you here at the moment. And we've got the main overlay. Maybe get you down here to me. That's fine. Something like that might be the way. Acceleration and good stuff. So yeah, let's go and play more games. I think the deck looks fine as is. Pretty happy with that. So scuffed. Oh no, I should enable the overlay, I'm stupid. Opener looks fine. Ooh, playing against old stick fingers wombo combo. This Kamada is so stupid right now in Arena. You play old stick fingers on 4, mill Adin and Ulamog and just rough your opponent on turn 5. Destroy everything with Annihilator XY. It's so stupid. And Adin also has protection, so you cannot even get rid of him. So, yeah, he just gets jumped or removed. I think he has protection if I remember correctly. Might be wrong. MTG Arden. Oh no, I'm stupid. But yeah, it doesn't matter because the opponent plays Reanimator, Reanimator Shell. How shall we do this? With District, I guess. Don't have too much hard removal. I think I should get the long goodbyes out and get some better hard removal spells in. Ah, you're not talking about opponent, you're talking about Krang. Sorry for that, Uzru. You. Do your things. Oops. So I think like this, it should be good. I set you up there. Yeah, there's Arden and Ulapok. Or not. What the heck just happened right now? Ah, there's Ulapok. Never mind me. Old stick fingers wombo combo is so annoying. Still trying to figure out how I feel about this. Other than sad. Oh, yeah. At least we draw our lands, that's good. So green-white it is here. Temple Garden. One more combo Ulapok. Simply perfect. Come on, deck, please. Grace me with one land drop. Please, 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 please. This is just a staring contest right now. I stare at my hand and the opponent beats me down with their 2-2-4-4. And the turn that they can play double reanimate the spell, I think I'm just dead. Ugh. Finally. Could have also played Mikey and Donnie and pray that we hit something. So what do we need? I think we got all of our colors. Going for more green might be the way. Also don't want to shock myself. So I think we'll do it like this. Play our 4-drop here. Pass for now. Sadness. Pure sadness. Go for mutant. Big problem is we cannot guarantee that hero lives, so Mox Ember might be offline. Always offline. Yeah, just destroy Stick Fingers now. I think they play control the deck with their Wombo combo and that's that. So I'm not too afraid about that either way. So it's another basic. And smack in, gain some life, draw some cards. That's nice. So far, so bad. Unfortunate. Ugh, cruelty of gigs. Big yikes. Big yikes. Guess I'm dead. Let's try our artifacts and enchantments. That's at least something. That was the best top deck ever. Nice. Big fan of that. This is such a sad game. Playing against mono control. Mono control Wombo combo. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I should have fetched for the basic first. Another one, that's nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Are they running out of breath? That would be so hilarious. That would be pretty hilarious. So I think we will play Fasik first. Have a look at the top, get some card selection. So get the hedge maze. Survey a little bit. Draw hopefully into some action. Go smack in. Ooh, Ingenious Infiltrator, nice. That's a good one. Yeah, I think we just drop our creatures here. Keep up the Triumph. Got the Supreme Verdict for this card, so that's nice. So as long as opponent doesn't have a sweeper, we should be fine. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that sucks. Do they have to reanimate? Yeah, I cannot do anything against this. Maybe I should have tapped for mana. Just in case. Can still play our commander, so that's fine. Let's game. Nice. Nice. Somehow we got the job done. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So yeah, I'll have to leave for the restroom. Recordo. Still going strong. 3-0 is kinda nice. Not gonna lie. And I'll be right back. So give me a second. See you soon. So, let's continue. Still got some good games to play. So far I'm also quite happy with the deck overall. I think the only thing that they definitely should change up is the removal setup. I think Eliminate Long Goodbye are good spells, but we need something that hits a little bit wider. What else can we get ourselves? I think Seam Rip and Portable Hole has the same kind of problem. Big fan of the Swords to Plowshares. Not sure about the Lentex. I think it's still a nice card though. Exile West removal would be my preferred way to settle things here. Could play... could play Sheltered by Ghosts. But I'm not sure about that. Otherwise... What's the best remover? What's the best removal so far? Cut down, Fatal Push, Blood Sheaf first. Good against creature decks, but terrible against control decks. And I kind of want more answers for potential Planeswalker shenanigans. Could also get more catch all cards for artifacts and enchantments, which I kind of like too. Whatever will it be? Whatever will it be? Yeah, cheap answers are the way. Cheap answers definitely are the way. Don't really want to play burn spells. What are the best removal spells on Magic Arena right now? I think Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile is fine. Path being able to ramp your opponent though is in a one-off format a little bit self-destroying. Self-devastation. Fateful Absence also has a problem with the Investigate, as the guest lost. Could play with those two. Not sure about it. We'll give it a try, I guess. Try it out. See what happens. And we also get ads in... we should also... Yeah, we should be ad-free for another half an hour. So let's see if I get bamboozled by Twitch once more. Otherwise, we'll be taking a 90-second ad break, just to be safe. So I think that should be fine. I'll get myself some drinks, some snacks, and then we play some more games. So see you in 90 seconds. Get that out of here, and see you then. So, finally. Oh, let's continue. Right, into a new game. Here we go. Let's continue. Let's continue our quest to find the best shell for heroes in a half shell. Waha. See how far we come today. So, opener looks kind of fine. Playing against Wandering Minstrel. So, 5 caramel match. We've got the any chance up to double up our triggers from heroes is kind of good. Also got the Nashi here. So as long as our stuff stays untouched, I think we should be fine. Hey, Machikyo, VIP in the house. Take all of my hearts. Ah, you love to see it. Yeah, we'll start with the Triumph, get the mana fixed as much as possible. Can even play Nashi on 2 if we really feel fancy. Could also go for Dark Leo and Shredder, which is kind of fine. So we've got some options here. We'll definitely fetch for our blue-black source. Or... yeah, we could also go for red-black if we feel fancy. I think that's us. Yeah, we need double green too, I think. Yeah, it should be blue, green, green, black, something like that. We need black if we want to play the Shredder. So I think we still go for the Battle Grave. Kinda want the second green source, but we got the Rampant Grove to search for that, so it should be fine. So let's go a little bit wide. Yeah, Perilous Pit is in the house. Night of your slumbers for now. I can activate the challenge account, but at the moment I don't feel like it. I kinda want to play busted stuff. And trance a little bit around with my rares and mythics. Still not sure about my identity as a streamer overall. So I think when Twitch lets me change my name once more, I definitely go a little bit more into the deep and try to figure out how I want to personal brand in the future. So what shall we do here? We're definitely going to attack in, that's for sure. Cannot ninjutsu in the Spring Leaf. Kinda want to ramp. But yeah, we could do it like this. Play the Nashi, get our ninjas online. Play the sewers tapped, and then, yeah. Keep our fixing, play stuff into Rampant Grove. Could also play Temple Garden into any... we cannot play any trains up. We are missing, unfortunately, a green or red source. Oh, a little bit of an oopsie here. Could have played around it. We've got the Temple Garden tapped and then into a Sacred Foundry. Get punished. By the way, Mochi, how are you doing? How goes it? How goes it in India? Hope you're doing fine. Doing well? Nice. Good to hear. So, whatever shall we do? Yeah, first things first, I think we just smash in. Get some Desutachu. Because Dark Leo is just bastard as hell. God, it's so strong. Then pay some Laifu. Pay even more Laifu because of reasons. Get ourselves a second green source. And set up for some nasty triggers next turn with any turns up. Because she doubles up also the Nashi and the Dark Leo trigger. Arena is very hot and cold for you recently. Yeah, I think I will also rather soon-ish switch up a little bit. Most of my followers so far are mainly Magic players, which is a little bit of a problem for me. Because the motivation is quite low if I'm not having enough viewers. But on the other hand, I always wanted to be a variety streamer, so I think it's more for me like... It's more of a question of going more into variety. And I personally think it's pretty important for you as a person to grow even more, to play many different games. And not be stuck with only one game. Yeah, I've seen you play some Cyberpunk Stardew. Discord is kind of fun with the activity feed. It's always kind of fun to see what our server members are playing right now. Or from time to time. Definitely awesome. So yeah, what I've been thinking was definitely making a second block for variety, maybe do some eugenics. Slay the Spire Early Access is also online today. So that's also something that we could have a look at. So there are definitely some options. But yeah, the big problem is that I have to find time to stream. I have so much work on my shoulders right now. It's so exhausting. Money flows, but sheesh. It's been quite a while since I had to work so much. Yeah, eugenics could be definitely nice. Not sure how good of a game to stream it is, but... Oops. I think, as a game overall, it's awesome. And I like me some strategy games. Always fun. So look at our legends. That's nice. Discord is good to catch up. Nice. So, opponent, whatever shall it be? Leon Shredder is busted with the halving your opponent's life. Yeah, nice. We're definitely slapping today. Kinda like what I see so far. 4-0. Deck definitely has some nice little gameplay. Ooh. playing against the Ruffle Copter. We've got Ultima, which is kinda nice to set the board back. Other than that, we are on the draw, which kinda sucks. We don't play too much early removal either way. Could try and mulligan into it. Yeah, we'll see how bad it is. This might be our first concession here. Rufera's on the play is just busted. Especially when our opponent also has a 1-drop here. So play polluted delta, fetch us a green source. I think we go for green-blue. Maze it up. Could also go for the trio, but I kinda want to secure us a good top deck. Like this, we have all of our colors for the any joins up. So on turn 3 we can get rid of our fellows. They will get one good activation if they play it like that. Even better for us. So yeah, play Godless Shrine, play the 2, Sylvan's Crying. 4, I guess, either another green or another white source. I think another white source might be better. Oh, Scrying only puts in hand. So never mind me, we just go for a fetch and don't look back. So white fetch should be fine. White-green fetch, I guess, just in case. But we can fetch for whatever we want, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, get ourselves a white fetch land and that's good enough. Sylvan's Crying also searches for any land. We could have also gone for Well Tree, but I kinda want to keep all of my lands untapped. So yeah, us not ramping here is unfortunate. Totally forgot about that. Ugh, sadness. Ooh, Toxic Deluge from the top is awesome. So yeah, Shockers for the Blood Crypt. And Toxic for X equals 2. Nice. But yeah, they've got World Weave, so it's still sadness. We've got the 4th land for any joins up though, so that's good. But yeah, World Weave is busted. I love this card so much. So what else do we need? Another green source definitely is necessary. I think you go for the Temple Garden here. Play any. Then shoot the Sheriff. And then I guess we go Roaming Throne. Roaming Throne next turn if we don't hit our untapped land, otherwise Heroes should be fine too. But yeah, Lumra definitely looks bad. So yeah, never mind me, Heroes doesn't even look good anymore. We are also pretty low with life, so I think we have to play the Untenimals first. Let's have a look at the top. Mikey and Leo is nice for some redraws. Kinda need some removal though, not sure. Not sure about that top deck. And now Great Henge too. I think we're just dead. This is way too much value. Way too much value. So yeah, jump duty. And they've got ammo too, so I guess next time we're just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 plus 5, 6, 7, yeah. They have exactly 15. Even if we go and draft their boards, not sure what we can do here. Yeah, we can play Mikey and Leo, give it a counter. See what we hit from the top. But yeah, that was our redraw. Guess we just did. Okay, we'll take it. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go for another one. Yeah, unfortunately I really don't have too much time today. So I think we will be going for 1 or 2 extra games and then call it for the moment. Would love to stream more. But it's not possible. It is simply not possible. But that's totally fine. Okay, ask your philosophical question right away, Mochi. Let me know, let me know. How important are finish effects in deck building? My answer would be definitely that they are important. And that you should normally have at least 4 to 5 finishers in your deck. Commander is a nice format, and Brawl also. But I think it's so important that you can close the game out, especially in multiplayer of games where the board is just so clogged and stalled. I think alternate win conditions are definitely something that you can include if you want to. Otherwise, there are some cookie cutter finishes that you normally always see in the decks. Like Creator of Behemoth in a mono green Stompy list, for example, is one of the prime examples. I would definitely recommend finishers in your deck. Yeah, win more cards are definitely something that is state dependent. Not every card is always a win more card. And win more is, in my personal opinion, definition wise, if you have already a board established and the card rewards you only if you have a board state that enables its effect, then it's a win more card and it doesn't really belong into your deck, because you would have won even if you did not play the card. So that's always something to consider. So what can we do here? I kind of want to ramp. Need to get rid of Grist. They have the ramp either way. Dark Ritual, doing Dark Ritual things, you'll have to see it. Other than that... Can Fetch play Kaito? Does it do me any good? Question mark. We'll get smashed down either way. Kinda want the land drops here. I think we just fetch for green and... Blue. Shock ourselves a little bit. Ramp ourselves a little bit more. With double blue. Nothing else. Double blue, double red. Could go for black. Could go for green. Double black would be kinda nice. I think we go for the swamp here. So what does Mochi say? Do you include cards like Exsanguinate, Terror of the Peaks, etc. in your Rivers deck? I think that's... These are cards that are not even... they can be game enders, but I think they are just value cards that always will give you an edge on the board state. Yeah, Exsanguinate being a mana sink also generally survive longer. In a 4-player pod I think Exsanguinate is fine. In a 1v1 pod I don't think it's good because it costs normally base double black, and that sets you a lot of turns back if you do not ramp with green. So in the red-black deck, I'm not sure if you should play Exsanguinate. So play Mackinton, play land, which is nice. And I think we'll just pass. Terror of the Peak is always nice, especially if you make tokens, and it's really good in dragon synergistic decks, so I think Terror is an auto-include in every dragon deck. Exsanguinate normally more in wombo combo life gain ramp shells, something like that. But yeah, it's always a little bit commander dependent, I would say. There is no one true answer to all of... Yeah, to this kind of deck building philosophy. But yeah, game finishers definitely include them. I think 4 to 5 is a good ratio, depending on how much you can tutor them out. Maybe more, maybe less. Yeah, the fetch here is a little bit strange. Not sure about that one. What shall we do? With double red, with double black. Green blue would be nice. So I guess it's a Catry Triumph here. Or the Sargoth. Sargoth seems to... Yeah, Catry would have been better for double white, I guess. No, we don't have double white either way, doesn't matter. If we play heroes, we can get rid of Grist. Big problem is they just replay, sacrifice Bloodgast, and it's back to square number 1. They have too much of a board presence. Don't like that. Yeah, I think we have to do it like this. Play Kaito, play the Ninja, play the Silver Fur, give us a pump. We need some board presence before anything else. Do it like this.
I've got all kinds of connections.
Play Polluted Delta Pass for now. End of turn fetches another Triumph. Yeah, we don't really need the Triumph either way. I think we could also go for Surveillant. Whoa, why do they concede? Okay, never mind me. That was kind of strange. Not paid actor, but we'll take it. Oops. Stay with me. Na 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 na. Why did they concede? Could not have been a shame scoot. Maybe they had something else to do. Because I think our Kaito in 2 spot state was not that impressive. Bitter Triumph gets also rid of Planeswalkers too, yes. Big problem is they can just replay the Grist for 5 mana next turn. They have so much mana available. And resetting a Planeswalker is not always good because depending on how much starting loyalty he has, he can destroy another card on my field either way. And they were pretty much hellbent. Maybe they just did not want to play against our heroes in a Halfshell. Yeah, we will take it. Not sure why they conceded, but it is what it is. So yeah, everyone, I will call it for today. Was a nice little secret short stream with you all. Thank you so much for dropping by. I will be not raiding today. Don't have the time. But I will let you know on Discord when I'm online once more. Not sure if I have the time to do the Mutagenic stream today. I will definitely buy the game, download it, and we might do a Mutagenic stream tomorrow morning. I'll keep you up to date on the Discord. Other than that, have an awesome weekend if I don't see you anymore. Thank you so much for dropping by. As always, you know the drill. If you want to see more, we're also streaming on the YouTubes. Got also the channel. I do not... Yeah, I should not promote my YouTube for one specific reason. I'm way too lazy with the updates. I have to update more. But yeah, we're live streaming on YouTube. Got all of the VODs also on YouTube. So if you miss out on a live stream, don't ever feel bad. We've got all of the VODs too on YouTube to look them up. I will be doing some special content in the near future, but still takes a little bit of editing. So if you want to support us, you can always subscribe on YouTube too. Don't really have to though. And other than that, if you want to stay up to date with all of the infos, all of the... what's it called? special offers, especially on Steam and so. You can always join the Discord too. But otherwise, this will be it for me. So thank you for dropping by, everyone. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Have an awesome weekend. And see you soon. Be good, be brave. And have an awesome time. Bye-bye.